Hello, everyone. Those who are joining now, thank you so much for your time joining the joint webinar with APU and Kyushu University. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Okay, I think we have 12 participants right now. Okay, let's see if we can get more. Okay, so it's time. So I think we should get started. So thank you very much again for your time today attending today's our joint information session. So my name is Anna. I'm from the Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University, the university you can see now on the left side. And we have today Professor Kaula. She's from the Kyushu University, the university that you can see in the right side. Yes. And here is today's agenda. So first, Professor Kaula, she's going to talk about why study in Japan. Like what's the benefit, what you can look forward after coming to Japan to study. And also she's going to explain about the activities of the J-MENA. J-MENA stands for, J stands for Japan and MENA is from the Middle East and North Africa. So she's going to talk about the activities, what the J-MENA office are doing. And after that, she will continue explaining about the admissions of Kyushu University. So they have a great program for the engineering. And so if you are looking for those majors, Kyushu University will be perfect fit for you. And me, myself, I will be introducing about the Ritsumeikan APU, Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University. And we are a social science university. So if you're looking for those kind of courses, please join the Ritsumeikan APU. And last but not least, we have a special guest from APU, Miss Maram. She is a master's student at APU, and she'll be sharing about her experience studying at APU and living in Japan. So I hope you're looking forward to it and stay until the end. Yes. So I will stop sharing my screen here, and I will give the stage is yours, Professor Kaula.
Thank you very much, Agata-san, and nice meeting you, Maram-san. So hello, everyone. Nice meeting you. So I hope I can share my screen first. Yes. Agata-san, can you
yes, do you think you can share it? No?
Yeah, so far I am disabled, so if you can.
Okay.
So yeah. In the meantime, hello everyone. I'm Khawla from the Kyushu University and mainly from the J-MENA project, and I'm happy to be presenting our university and our project on behalf of my colleagues. So thank you, Okada-san, very much again. And yes, so mainly we'll be talking about studying in Japan at Japanese universities, the programs, for both undergraduate and graduate programs, Japanese universities, scholarships, and so on. So stay with us and do not hesitate to ask or to write your questions or comments, and we'd be happy to answer them all. So again, welcome to the J-MENA project. So our project is based at Kyushu University and aims to promote studying at Japanese universities. As the name says, J-MENA, so simply is the abbreviation of Japan, Middle East, North Africa. So the J-MENA project aims to promote studying in Japanese universities and sharing the information among prospective students coming from the MENA region. We say, for example, Egypt, Turkey, Iran, Oman, Jordan, of course, and the North African countries like Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria, and many other countries. So everyone is welcome to connect with the J-MENA project through our emails, through our SNS platforms to learn more about studying in Japan. So the first question can be easily said, like why I should or why it's good to study in Japan or to choose Japan as a country. Simply because of the scholarships available, simply because of the English-based programs, And I'm sure that APU-san also sharing or having the English-based programs that are attractive for prospective students. These also can be attractive beside Japan as a country, the rich culture, the rich history, and everything. So why not study in Japan? So far, the J-MENA project is cooperating with more than 30 Japanese universities, and we're happy to have APU-san with us. And we are having 2 abroad offices, one in Cairo and one in Cairo in Egypt, of course, and one in Ankara with our colleague Merve-san, if she's watching us. Hello, Merve-san. So yeah, our project is led by Oki-sensei and with other our colleagues, and we're cooperating, mainly networking with the students, with professors from both sides, Japan and MENA region, and also institutions in the MENA region. We aim to connect both sides, and we aim to foster research and programs together. So, for example, what we did last year, we had students from Jordan, and they visited Kyushu University with a short-term program called Sakura Science Program, and they were able to come to Japan to discover the country, to discover the student life at Kyushu University, and to attend lectures by professors to learn more about the opportunities. So this is one of the example things we are currently working on through the J-MENA project, and we aim to welcome more students to our Japanese universities. So also what we do at the J-MENA is holding or organizing academic seminars in cooperation with the Japanese professors in order to explain about the research area. And this would be very attractive for our prospective students, especially those who are aiming to do research. So when we say research, we say preparation, we say proposals, etc. So it's important to learn about the topic and the research plans, of course. We're also working hard on connecting with the ministries in the MENA region to make things easier for prospective students to apply for Japanese universities. We're also being active through the educational fair sessions in the MENA region to be in direct connection with the students, with their parents and universities in order to understand their educational system, the challenges they may face, it may face them during their studies in Japan, etc. All of these make things easier for us to understand and to connect them smoothly with the Japanese partners. So everyone who's interested study in Japan, whether to know the country, the culture, the academic system, etc., you are more than welcome to connect with us through the J-MENA platforms, as I mentioned, through our Facebook page, Instagram page, and just easily you can drop a message saying what you would like to do in Japan, and we'll be happy to help you and to share with you a few examples. We also, from time to time, we share some tips and advice on how to successfully get accepted at a Japanese university. So do not hesitate to save these posts and to use them as a reference for a future application. So as I mentioned before, the J-MENA project is based at Kyushu University and is cooperating with other Japanese universities. So today I'm glad to be presenting our university, Kyushu University, and to emphasize the future opportunities for our friends if they are interested to join us as an undergraduate or postgraduate student. So again, welcome everyone to our university, Kyushu University. So I would like to share with you this photo is from the main campus, Ito campus, located in Itoshima City. And I would like to share with you a brief historical moments of our university. So just 2 years ago, we celebrated the 110th anniversary. So Kyushu University is one of the oldest Japanese universities and one of the imperial Japanese universities. So we offer a good quality of education, research, and students are more than welcome to join us and to be one of the effective scholars at our university. Again, Ito campus is one of the largest campuses in Japan. I would like to share with you an overview of the campus. And we are glad that our university is placed among the best 7th universities in Japan. and it's ranked 52 in Asia ranking, and also it's one of the it's placed among the top 200 universities globally. So for those who are aiming to have a high education plus a good ranking, do not hesitate to consider Kyushu University for your future applications. Our university is the home of 12 undergraduate schools and 19 graduate schools. And also we're having 17 faculties and more than, let's say we have 5 research institutes, plus 1 hospital and other research facilities. So all of these make Kyushu University as one of the top attractive educational institutes in Japan. We have more than 18,000 students, among them more than 12 international students. And I would like to mention that we have, according to our recent data, we have almost 100 international students coming from the MENA region. So first, you will not be the only one coming to Kyushu University. You will have many friends from different countries. So far, Kyushu University is receiving international students from more than 100 abroad countries, and it would be a good opportunity to develop your network, to connect with the students, and to learn more. We always say that learning in Japan is not only in the class, not only in the lab, not only in the campus, but also the country itself offers a lot of opportunities to learn and to connect with other people. So the main location of Kyushu University is, as you see, Ito campus, and it's a very large campus hosting one of the largest libraries in Japan. We also have a good hydrogen. We're happy to have the hydrogen station. And by the way, Kyushu University is one of the leaders in the energy research, and especially renewable energies. And we are having the big auditorium where we can celebrate the graduation of students. So so far we have, of course, Ito campus. Beside Ito campus, we have 3 other campuses. The hospital campus, which is the home for the medical, pharmaceutical, and dentistry schools or campuses. And also we have Chikushi campus, the home for the engineering programs, postgraduate programs. So basically research in terms of engineering, material sciences, environmental, etc. And Ohashi campus, the home for the graduate school of design. So those who would like to join us, you will be studying in one of the campus and mainly living in Fukuoka City. Fukuoka City is one of the beautiful cities in Japan. We are placed in Kyushu Island, on the top north of Kyushu Island, and it's well connected to the other cities of Japan. And surprisingly, for those who are not familiar with the Japan map, we're closer to Korea than Tokyo. So Fukuoka is known to be the Asia gate to Japan. So that reflects the richness in terms of food, culture, history, etc. So all of these makes Kyushu University as one of the top attractive universities to international students. So let us be practical. How can I apply for Kyushu University? And how can I guarantee my positive application? First, we would like to share with our friends 7 steps to follow to study at Kyushu University. And by the way, you can take these guidelines as a reference to follow if you'd like to apply for any other Japanese university. So first of all, it's really important to gather information. So like we're doing right now, we are sharing this information. And for you, after today's presentation, you will be choosing your school. You will be preparing yourself to take the tests, following the requirements of the program you would like to apply for. And you will follow the admission process to apply, take the entrance exam, and yes, applying and getting admitted. So these are the main steps, and please follow them to make everything clear for you, to set a clear goal and to follow the main guidelines. Again, most of the Japanese, if not all Japanese universities, offer detailed information on their website. So please read them carefully and follow the admission steps. So at Kyushu University, we have 2 or 3 international undergraduate programs, and they are mainly for engineering and agriculture. And mainly for the bachelor degree, it lasts for 4 years. So this is in Japan, the bachelor degree for the engineering and agriculture sciences we have for 4 years, and then students will follow or will continue to study either master and then their doctoral studies. Yes, and something very important to share with our friends is that starting from your 3rd year, you will be asked to connect with the laboratory so you can get acquainted with the research life, and it will be a good opportunity for you to develop or to work on your graduation project. So as a way to get prepared for the future research life and to graduate smoothly. So as I mentioned before, we have the engineering program for the undergraduate level at the Faculty of Engineering. So our friends who are interested in civil engineering, electrical computer sciences, mechanical or aerospace, also applied chemistry, you are welcome to join us. And it's a 4-year program where you can apply, submit your documents online, and join us after the full process of admission. So basically, the first screening will be based on the submitted documents, and then the second screening will be based on the interview. So we may please make sure to submit all the required documents so you do not have any missing documents, and plus try yourself to be well prepared for the interview exam, so you can have a high potential to get accepted and join Kyushu University. Again, the requirements are not that complicated. All you have to prepare is your application form, your academic transcripts, some standardized tests, your English language certificates like TOEFL or IELTS, and just apply online. Something very interesting is that the top accepted students can get the full scholarship, known as the max scholarship. So you will have like the full scholarship for the 4 year of studies. So you don't have to worry about expenses, etc. But still, for our friends who are accepted but not nominated for the scholarship, they can get tuition fee waivers that can go up to 100% beside the partial scholarships. So studying at Kyushu University is possible, and you can do that. Of course, it's not that something is not that impossible. Just work on the application well. Just be careful on missing some documents and do your best. And it's not that expensive to study in Japan actually, and to study at Kyushu University. I will share with you guys the tuition fee and the scholarships, but make sure that studying in Japan is not that expensive. So here is the official website of the Faculty of Engineering, and feel free to take a picture of the QR code that will direct you to the official website. And as I mentioned, everything is clear here. Just make sure to read it. And if you have any confusion, do not hesitate to connect with us, and we'll be happy to explain it to you. Another attractive program is under the Faculty of Bioresource and Bioenvironment. The same is a 4-year program that's focusing mainly on agricultural resources or animal resources, applied biosciences, and forestry and forest products. So make sure to follow the guidelines and to apply before the deadline, and the same process: first screening, second screening, and then the admission process. Again, these or the accepted students can be supported by the max scholarship. And of course, there are tuition fee waivers, partial scholarships, etc. So here is also the website, and do not hesitate to take a photo of the QR code that will direct you to the official website. Make sure before applying to check the eligibility, to check the requirements. So for those who are aiming to enroll at an undergraduate program, be sure to have completed 12 years of education. And also for some of our friends, they are confused with the idea of submitting ACT or SAT or GCE exams. Is a way to reflect your academic score in an international way. So those who are having an English curriculum, they can apply and they can get the SAT or ACT. Those who are having a national diploma in their country, please connect with the Ministry of Education to convert or to take these standardized tests. I hope that is clear, and also make sure to having your academic transcript in the GPA form, so it's clear for the admission office to rank your application with other applicants. Okay. Yes. And for those who are aiming to apply for postgraduate studies, this is something very important to share with you, our friends, that at Kyushu University we have, as I mentioned, 19 graduate schools. And when we say postgraduate studies, we say master or PhD, means Doctor of Studies. And within these two programs, students are willing to do research, right? So doing research by doing research, you need to be allocated to a laboratory and to a supervisor that will help you or support you during your research life. So studying master's degree in Japan or at Japanese universities is a little bit different from other countries, because from day one, students are required to be in connection with the professor. That means during your application, you have to get a letter of acceptance from a Japanese professor and to submit this letter among the required documents to the university. Again, to apply for postgraduate studies, students are asked to get a letter of acceptance from a Japanese professor among the other documents to submit to the university. So for those who are aiming to do research in engineering, in science, in design, in any other field, you can do that in English. You don't have to worry about the language, as long as yes, because it will be in research, so you don't have to worry about the language, and make sure to discuss this idea with your potential supervisor. So for today's presentation, I will not be specific for each field, but what I can share with you, how to reach a future supervisor and how to prepare mainly your research plan. Because as long as you will be doing research, you will be asked to introduce your research plan or your research idea, which is very important for postgraduate studies. So make sure to get your bachelor degree before applying for a master's program, and also make sure to get your master's degree before applying for a doctorate program, and then you can apply. So through the J-MENA, actually, we receive a lot of requests from students asking, how can I reach a Japanese professor, or how can I apply, or how can I get my research idea? Here we're trying to summarize these story in 3 steps. So based on your choice, you will choose the university, and based on your research plan, you will define your keywords, and then you can start connecting with professors based on your background and also based on their research interest. So having a matching lab is really important to convince the professor and to having a successful application. Again, make sure to prepare all your documents and to submit them following the admission office. But having the response from the side of the professor is really important. And also, our friends are quite confused between department and grad school and lab. So within this slide, we would like to show you how is the organization and how to reach professors, and how to know whether the professor would be interested in hosting international students. So we can share a simple trick. Just go and visit the laboratory website, the member section, and try to see whether they have international students. That will give you a hint about the possibility of being accepted as an international student. But do not have to worry, because most of the Japanese laboratories and the Japanese environment in general is welcoming international students. So here is again, for those who are not acquainted yet with the process, you can type Faculty of Engineering as example, and you search laboratories, and you can do research and check their projects, etc. Of course, to connect with a good professor in terms of research research matching, make sure to check his profile, for example, Google Scholar, the published articles, etc., to give you an idea about his interests and whether it would be a good lab to host your research idea and plan. So for those who are concerned about scholarships, again, as I mentioned before, studying in Japan is not expensive. Here at Kyushu University, we are an imperial and national university. And for a national university, it costs less than $4,000 for everyone, actually, including international students. So, and this price is not per major, is not per program, it's a standard. So you don't have to worry about Japan as a country or having an expensive life. That's not the case. And especially for those who are willing to apply for a scholarship, full scholarships are available actually, and they are offered by the Japanese government, and they can be full scholarships. For those who are familiar with the MEX scholarship, and I'm sure that some of you have been checking the MEX and how can I apply for MEX. Actually, there are two famous ways. The one way to apply for MEX is through the embassy recommendation. So you can connect with the Embassy of Japan in your home country and follow their process. And basically, students have to submit their documents to the embassy, okay? And I think most of the embassies of Japan in the MENA region right now are being busy with receiving the MEX applications. Also, students can apply for the MEX through university recommendation. In this way, as I explained for the undergraduate program, those who are accepted and based on their application rank, they can get the MEX, and it can be full scholarship, and also you can get partial scholarships. But again, studying in Japan is not expensive. Here, if you'd like to know about the approximate living expenses, especially in Fukuoka, actually, Fukuoka city is really convenient, is not that expensive if you compare to Tokyo, Osaka, big cities. So students can live here, like no need to have, I'll say it's not that expensive. And also actually students can do part-time jobs if you'd like to have more cash. So unless, as long as you work no more than 28 hours, but you can live comfortably in Fukuoka. It's very safe, it's very clean, it's very convenient. Also, students have access to dormitories. Here we would like to share with you some new photos of the new build dormitories at Kyushu University, and usually they are very close to the campuses, and also you will have access to the cafeteria where you can eat. It's not that expensive, halal food is available. It will be a good opportunity to connect with other friends, other international students, etc. So everything is convenient to study, to live in Fukuoka. The extracurricular activities are available. You will have access to the library, to the other facilities in our campus, etc. So do not hesitate to connect with us, and also do not hesitate once you join us to connect with KUFSA, Kyushu University Foreign Students Association. It will be great opportunity to move around Kyushu, to organize trips, events, and so on. Again, we thank you very much, and we would like to welcome you to join our YouTube channel. And here we're having videos of our friends from MENA region who are currently or graduated from Kyushu University. And by these, we would like to say hi to Ayas-san. He's from Jordan, and he's the only one studying at Kyushu University. So do not hesitate to watch their videos. And if you have any further inquiries, you are more than welcome to connect with us. Thank you again, and good luck, everyone.
Thank you very much, Professor Kawa. Wow, Kyushu University looks like a very, very good university. Made me want to study there. Yeah, thank you so much. So you could see like Kyushu University has a big campus, a lot of faculties, a lot of programs you can study. So please check their website. Yes, if you're interested. And okay, so now I'd like to explain about my university. That is Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University. And I will Yeah, I think I have to mention like we're a private university, so we're quite different from the Kyushu University. Yes, and so so first I want to talk about our campus location. So as Professor Kaula mentioned, Kyushu University is in the Fukuoka city, and if you can see the map, we are also located in the Kyushu Island, the southern island in Japan, and we're very close to Fukuoka city. We are in the Oita prefecture. The city name is Beppu, and you can see like we have a very very beautiful campus. We have only one campus here at Beppu, and I want to talk about the Beppu city a little bit. Like, we are very famous for hot springs and a lot of nature. You can see we have the ocean, we have the mountains. It's very, very nice. If you are a little bit more to the countryside person, you prefer not living in the too big city because you get a little bit tired, right? Yeah, this place is the perfect place. And I'll say we were like, you will take like 2 hours and a half to travel to Fukuoka city, which is the biggest city in the Kyushu Island. So it's very convenient too. Yes, and I would say like the food is very nice. I love the food here at Beppu, and I'm sure you will enjoy the life here at Beppu. And next, here's a little bit of fact of our university. Yes, and so we are a private university, as I mentioned, and I would say we're a middle-sized university. So we currently have 6,000 students, including undergraduate and graduate school students. And what is unique about our university? I'll say we are number one international university in Japan because half of the students studying at APU are international students. Well, 47% to be precise. And they are coming from 109 countries and regions. So basically, you will be able to meet many students from like all around the world. And probably you are going to meet someone from a country you have never heard of. Yes, and that's very exciting. And it's a very multicultural environment at APU. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy this environment. And why? Why you think international students are coming to APU to study? Well, one big factor I believe is because of the scholarship we provide. If you can see the number here, 90%, more than 90% of the international students are receiving one kind of scholarship we're offering. Later, I will be explaining the details of this scholarship. And okay, this 98% means classes are held both in Japanese and in English. I mean, for the undergraduate program, because for the graduate school, like the master's, PhD, all the programs are offered only in English. So you'll be studying all in English. But for undergraduate program, you can either choose study in Japanese or in English. And most of the courses are offered in both language. So in case you're interested in taking some Japanese courses, yeah, it's up to you. You can do that too. Yes, so first I'd like to talk a little bit of our undergraduate programs. So if you're interested in taking the bachelor's degree, so you can choose from these three colleges: the College of Asia Pacific Studies, College of International Management, College of Sustainability and Tourism. So the first college, the College of Asia Pacific Studies, you can get the Bachelor of Social Science. If you're interested in international relations, culture, society, media, global economy, this college will be perfect for you. And if you're more like a business person, you want to start your own business, or you are interested in marketing, accounting, you want to be an accountant, this college will be perfect for you. You can get the Bachelor of Business Administration. And lastly, but not least, if you are interested in tourism or environmental study, this college is perfect for you. And actually, this college, we established this college last year, April. So it's a new college we introduced. And it's very unique college because it's a combination. You won't be only studying about tourism or only studying about the sustainability or an environment, but it's a combination of both. So you'll be studying from both sides. So you can widen your knowledge and you can see from both aspects because we believe tourism can have to be also consider the environmental side. Like, you know, there's a problem in the world about the over tourism, like because of the too many tourists like visiting that site. It's like they're the pollution and they're destroying the environment, destroying the life of the people living there. So we have to think about both sides to have the sustainable tourism, sustainable economy. So that's why we introduced this college. So I believe many of you will be interested in this field. And I just want to mention a little bit about the cross-curricular subjects. And there's a data science and information system. And I get many questions like, oh, you have data science course, but actually data science information system is not a major, but it's just like you can take like few courses from this subject, but it won't be a major. So I don't want you to be confused. The major will be mainly about tourism and sustainability. And you can get the Bachelor of Sustainability and Tourism. So please don't be confused about that. So yeah, those are the three colleges we have for the undergraduate program. Yes, and I'm sure you are very curious, like, okay, so private university in Japan, how much it costs? As Professor Kaula mentioned, I believe compared to other Western countries, our tuition is not that expensive. Of course, compared to the national university, we're a little bit high, the price for the private university. And for the admission fee, it's around $1,300. You will only need to pay one time when you enroll. And for the tuition fee, these are the annual tuition fee. The first year will be $8,350, and from the second year up the fourth year. Undergraduate program is 4 years program, so you will need to stay until the fourth year, and it will increase a little bit. Yes. And for the living costs, I believe it's not that expensive. Japan is very, very affordable. Yes, I know many countries having inflation, but Japan is not. Well, the price are getting a little bit expensive compared to before, but I believe it's not that expensive compared to other countries. And especially now that Japanese yen is not that expensive, I believe it's getting much more affordable to live in Japan. But again, do you remember I said like we have a good scholarship for the international students? Yes, so the majority are not paying this amount because we are offering these scholarship. We have two scholarships for the undergraduate program. So remember, now I'm talking about the undergraduate program. So these two are for the undergraduate program scholarship. The first one, AP tuition reduction scholarship, you can get from 30% up to 100% tuition reduction. So let's say if you're very lucky and you get 100%, you don't need to pay anything for the tuition fee. Only the admission fee you will need to pay, but for the tuition fee to be zero. So yeah, that will be very nice. And it will be valid for the 4 years. You're gonna stay here at APU. In case you're coming as a transfer student, it will be covered during the time you will be here studying at APU. And 90%, over 90% of the international students are getting one sort of this scholarship. And the second one, the AEP house. Well, unfortunately today I don't have the time to explain about our dormitory. AEP house is the name of our dormitory we have here at APU. So all the international students, they're guaranteed, it's kind of mandatory for those international students stay for the first year at the AP house. Yes. So yeah, so in case you apply to this scholarship and you get this scholarship, you'll be able to live at the dormitory for free, to be precise, 11 months. Yes, but you have to apply a little bit early because it's one part of the benefit you can get from the early application. But yeah, I hope you can visit our website and check when's the deadline for this scholarship. But it's very simple how to apply for this scholarship. Everything will be online. The application process will be everything online. You don't need to send any documents by post. You don't need to come all the way to Japan to have the interview. Everything will be online. So you can complete everything from your country. And in the application form, there'll be a question asking you, would you like to apply for this scholarship? You just simply check yes, that's it. It's very simple. So yeah, why not applying for a scholarship, right? Okay, so next, who can apply for undergraduate program? I'm talking about undergraduate program. Two requirements, very simple. For AP, it's very, very simple. 12-year education. So basically, if you are planning to graduate from your high school or you graduate from high school, you're eligible to apply. In case you're a transfer student, you have other eligibility. I hope you can check our website for the details. And the second eligibility is either having English or Japanese language proficiency score. So I believe most of you are applying as an English medium student. So you're planning to study here at APU in English. Then please only check the English part because Japanese won't be required at all. You don't need to know any Japanese. We don't ask any Japanese score for APU when you are applying. However, after you come, you will have to take Japanese language courses. So you can avoid studying Japanese if you're coming as undergraduate students. Okay. Yeah. And for the application period for undergraduate program, we have two intakes, April intake and September intake. And we're soon opening the application period for the April enrollment. We'll be starting from June 6th until October. And for September enrollment, we'll be opening from August 29th to March 5th. So you have plenty of time, but I hope you can start preparing. So you visit our website and you open your account and you can see everything, what kind of documents you need, what kind of essays you have to write. And yeah, you can save it for later. You can just check and start preparing. Okay. So please visit our website to find out more. And next, I would like to talk a little bit about graduate school programs. So if you're looking for master's or PhD degrees, we also have that. As I mentioned, everything will be in English. We only have English programs for the graduate schools. And we have two graduate schools here at APU, the Graduate School of Management, MBA, right? MBA, and Graduate School of Asia Pacific Studies. And under this graduate school, you can choose master's program. We have these programs and the doctoral program. And for the Graduate School of Management, the MBA course, you can choose from these specialization. Yes, so if you're interested in like brushing up your business skill, you want to study about economy, business about Japan, this course will be perfect for you. And for the Graduate School of Asia Pacific Studies, so there's one degree, the Master of Science in Asia Pacific Studies. If you're interested in international relations, society, and culture, this will be perfect for you. And for the master's program, all the programs are 2 years. And yeah, but there's also accelerated program, so you might be able to finish in 1.5 years. But normally it will be 2 years for the master's program. And we also have the Master of Science in International Cooperation Policy. And if you are interested in these fields, this will be for you. The International Public Administration, here's the Tourism and Hospitality, where our guest speaker, Ms. Maram, is studying. She's under this course. Yes, so I hope you can listen to her presentation after my presentation about her experience studying here at APU. And we also have the dual degree master's program. So this program works like the first year you want to study here at APU, and second year you can study at Germany. So yeah, it's you can get the degree for masters from both universities. We also have this course. And yes, we also have the PhD course. If you want to get the doctoral degree, it's for 3 years, and it's only for the Asia Pacific studies. So yeah, who can apply the eligibility? So the first qualification will be the educational qualification. You have to have the bachelor's or master's degree or scheduled to graduate. You can be like still in the progress. So, but you have to make sure that you are planning to complete by the time you enroll to APU. And also the English proficiency score, you need to have one of this, or if you can prove that you finish your bachelor's or master's degree totally in English, then you are exempted to submit one of these scores. And for MBA, if you're looking for the MBA course, you need to have at least 3 years of full-time work experience. So please make sure you have the work experience for 3 years. Yes, and here is the cost for the graduate school programs. And yeah, we have the admission fee, same as undergraduate program, and depending on the course you're taking, the price will be different. And yeah, this is not annual fee, unlike the graduate school I mentioned. So it will be the total fee for the 2 or the 3 years you'll be studying here at APU. Yeah, and we also have scholarship. And we have the tuition reduction scholarship, same as undergraduate program, that's 30% up to 100%. And we also have the MEC scholarship and many kinds of like other scholarship for the graduate school. Unfortunately, we don't have the MEC scholarship for the undergraduate. We only have for the graduate school programs, the MECs. So yeah, so you have more opportunities actually for the graduate school programs. But yeah, I will not explain the details today about the scholarship. I hope you can contact us directly and explain about your like background so we can tell you which scholarship will be good for you. So I hope you can contact us for that. And for the application period, it's until September. We won't open the application for both April, September. So yeah, I hope you can visit our website maybe in August. I think the information will be released like exactly when in September we will be opening the application. So hope you can visit, or you can, if you can subscribe to our email, you can receive our emails and you can get the update information. We sometimes have webinars, so I hope you can join those webinars, especially for the graduates. Yes, and yeah, I believe today I won't be able to reply to all your questions. And I hope it's better if you can directly contact us so we can follow up depending on your background situation. So if you are interested in applying for the undergraduate program, please scan this QR code, visit our website, check what we have. And if you have any question, don't hesitate to contact us to welcome@ap.ac.jp. This is for the undergraduate program. And if you're interested in master's or doctoral program, please contact the graduate school team, which is apgrad@apu.ac.jp. And please don't forget to visit our website too to get the information. Yes. So yeah, I believe we explained so many things today, and you're a little bit overwhelmed with too much information. But yeah, the best things to do is go to our website, check what we have, the application process, the courses we have. And if you have any question, just contact us, send us an email. Yes. Okay. So thank you so much for listening to the presentation. And next, yes, yay, our guest speaker, Ms. Maram. She's a master's student here at APU, and she's from Jordan. And yeah, she's going to talk about her experience living in Japan, studying at APU. Yeah, so the stage is yours, Ms. Maram. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Hello, everyone. Nice to be with you here. I hope I can be actually helpful for those students who are looking to come and study their master in Japan. So I'm a master student. I'm gonna actually now do the presentation just a little bit. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Can you see my screen? Okay. So self-introduction, my name is Maram, I'm from Jordan, and I am actually working at the Ministry of Tourism back in Jordan. I'm a quality and licensing officer, and my undergrad degree is also in tourism. I studied development and guidance at the University of Jordan, and now I'm currently studying international cooperation policy in tourism and hospitality at APU. So, which is located in Beppu, Oita, as mentioned by Anna-san. So, let's say why I chose APU. First of all, as they mentioned, one of the main things that made me choose APU actually is a scholarship, because I'm in a JICA scholarship here in Japan, which is fully funded 100%. They pay my tuition fees and stuff. So it's actually, there's a lot of scholarship opportunities when you come to study in Japan, especially for the graduate students. And the program is in English, so
it's kind of easy for us since we are not really quite familiar with Japanese language. And the professors are actually a variety of professors who speaks, all of them speaks English, and they are actually international, not only Japanese professors. There's a good opportunity to learn about the Japanese culture and the Japanese experience in tourism for me too. And also to learn about different cultures from other countries, since like, as Anna-san said, it's 47% international students. So you get the opportunity to meet different people from different countries. As she said, also like some countries you've never heard of. For the life in APU, actually, this is us, like in one of our classes. The classes are really interesting. You learn new stuff. For me, it was a whole new experience, a whole new way of teaching and schooling, and a different like way of being a student. You have group works and field trips, a lot of stuff. Since I'm studying tourism, so it might be a little bit different for us, but there's a lot of field trips. Also, there's a good library in here that you have good access for books and research papers and stuff that will help you in your research you're planning to do as a graduate student. And the academic office, the student office, all of them are really helpful and they are always there to support you. And there's a lot of nice activities around the area and the school, so many cultural events, dances, stuff in campus actually. You will never, like, there's not a dull moment in campus. For the life in Beppu, which is in Kyushu prefecture, there's a lot of beautiful stuff to see. And I'm currently living in AP House 4, which is like a dorm related to APU. This AP House 4 is quite like far away from the campus because it's for graduate students. Like it's only one bus away, but it's a quite nice place. You live there with international students too. You get to experience the dorm in here, and you cook together, you eat together and stuff. So it's really nice. Also, Beppu City is a countryside. You live by the ocean. AP House is actually by the ocean, and I have an ocean view room. And it's really nice to live here. There's a lot of nature and places to visit, good restaurants, like also variety of cuisines in here because it's an international city. So a lot of people live here from different nationalities, especially like students who are studying in APU because it's around the area. So you get to experience so many stuff in one city. And also like I would like to show you some pictures that I experienced in here. So the picture on the right is in the APU. This place, we call it the Wave. It's like a huge place. We sit there, we hang there with other students. The one in the middle is with one of our professors. She's from Iran actually, and she took us like on a trip in the campus. And for the picture in the left, it's like my experience in steamed food. It's a quite experience here in Japan. You steam the food on the onsen steam, which is like the onsen is the hot spring in here, which is like basically the culture of Beppu. And this in here, like there is a cinema actually in Oita City, so don't be scared. There's a lot of activities to do, even if it's a countryside. And this is a shopping street in Beppu. Like there's a lot of places and restaurants. And the picture on the left is for Morocco. I guess people from Jordan and Arab people generally know this cartoon character, and I found this book in here, so it's kind of nostalgic for me. And these pictures also from Beppu City, you get to experience the shrines, which is the picture on the left, and the religious ways that here in Japan. Also, the one in the middle, it's the onsen and the hot springs I was talking about. And of course, the sakura season in Japan, which is really beautiful actually to experience. This is in Beppu Park, which is a public place in here in Japan. Anyone can visit. And that's like in general my whole experience as a student, which I'm really quite happy to answer any questions you have. So anything you have, you can ask me.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's very nice. Interesting
Thank you.
presentation. So yeah, everyone, if you have any questions to her about like the life in Japan, about how well she can, maybe you can also ask about how she got the scholarship. That can be also a
Oh,
good
maybe I
question.
can
So yeah,
say,
how
yeah, it
yeah,
was actually
yeah, you can
offered
talk.
by, yeah, it was actually offered by
Yeah,
JICA
yeah,
office
you can talk about
because
the scholarship.
since I am like a government employee, so it was sent for us. So I applied online, as you both mentioned, and it was quite easy. Everything was online. The interview was online. The exam was online, and you just contact them by the website, the official website, and emails, and you receive like everything, like screening and everything. You actually receive it online, so you don't have to go through a lot of hassle. And I did the exam and the English exam too, and I applied and I got the scholarship. It was like a nice process, actually. It was really good. And also, it doesn't only fit for the government employees, because JICA also offer different scholarships for anyone. Like, you can visit their website and apply. It's quite easy. And I think it's quite guaranteed, if you fulfill the requirements, you will take the scholarship. It's really helpful.
Thank you so much. That's very helpful and nice information, right? I believe a lot of you are interested in getting a fully funded scholarship, right? So yeah, we have a lot of other scholarship besides JICA scholarship. We have the MEX scholarship. So I hope you can visit those like website or visit the embassy or contact the university. Yes. And yeah, so I also have a question to Miss Maram. So yeah, was it your first time coming to Japan? Like when you enrolled to APU, was it the first time coming to
Yes,
Japan?
it was. Yeah, it was the first time I ever come to
Uh,
Japan, and it was quite interesting
uh,
experience. I knew nothing. I was really surprised when I came here, because the people are extremely welcoming. The culture is really nice, and people are really helpful. Even if they don't speak English, they try their best to help you. And like, they use their phones, they translate everything. It was really nice. But yes, it was my first time coming here, and it's a different, quite different from the Middle East and Jordan specifically, culture, to come in here and experience the culture in Japan. It was nice experience. I really recommend it. And also the academic experience, it's totally different studying in Jordan than studying in here in Japan. But it's really learning and very informative ways. And they actually work on yourself, like they actually empower you to work on your own good stuff. Like, each professor sees something in you and try to help you to fulfill what you want. It's really nice way of teaching in here, and totally different. Yes.
yes, thank you so much. So I've heard before, like when I was joining other fairs in other country, like many of them, like I was in the Middle East at that time, attending a fair, and then they were like, okay, so what's the benefit studying in Japan? So I was asked like that. And I was like, well, I believe the education in Japan, although the fee is not as expensive as other universities in like a Western
Mhm.
country, UK, United States, I believe the education quality is not good. I mean, it's good, the education quality. And I'm very proud of that. So I don't want you to be afraid of coming to Japan. Okay, so the tuition
Mhm.
cost is not that expensive, so must be not good studying in Japan. But it's not true. It's not true. So yeah, don't. So it's very lucky if you can come to Japan, I believe, because not only the education is good, but the living cost is affordable. The people are very nice. Yes, well, I
Yeah.
cannot say that because I'm Japanese, so yeah. But yeah,
Yes,
I
you
believe,
are. Yes, you
I
are.
believe, I believe, like many friends, like who are not Japanese, have been telling me like, oh wow, Japan is so nice. People are so polite. They're so nice, so educated. The streets are so clean. The food's so good. It's like a paradise. So yeah, I believe you're gonna have the same experience after coming to Japan. And I
Yeah.
hope, yeah, you can consider coming to Japan. Although it's a little bit like far from your country, I understand that. But it's like you have a really good experience here. Will learn so many things, like a totally new world. So I want you to explore that experience.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. So yeah, we're end of the webinar. I'm so sorry we could not answer to your questions, but I hope you can contact us directly. So Professor Kala, do you have like an email address like everyone can contact you,
Yes.
the J-MENA office? So I'm sure they have a lot of questions that they want to ask.
Yes.
Can you leave in the chat box the email
Yes, for
address
sure.
they can contact? I will be
Yes.
doing the
Thank you,
same.
Kata-san. I will type the J-MENA
Yes.
email address, and I have a small request of friends in order to be able to help you effectively. If you can mention your background, your year of graduation, and what is your desired major, so we can find a good program that is matching. Sorry, your wish major. That would really help us to connect with you.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, so we receive so many emails every day just saying like, "Hi, how can I get
Exactly.
scholarship?" It's like, okay, so tell us a little bit more about yourself. We cannot like, tell you what kind of scholarship or if you're eligible or not if you cannot tell us your background, right? So yeah, please give us your information so we can help you with the question you have. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. So you can see the email address for the Kyushu University. So if you want to contact them, please send an email to them here, and I will be soon posting the email address for the APU side. Okay. So if you have questions to APU, please send us an email to, if it's undergraduate program, welcome@apu.ac.jp. If it's for the graduate school program, apgrad@apu.ac.jp. Okay, so yeah, it was very quick, the time, like flew. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Kala. Thanks so much, Ms. Maram.
Pleasure.
It was really nice.
My pleasure too.
Yeah, the
Maram-san,
webinars.
nice meeting you.
Nice
we
to
hope
meet
we
you,
can
Professor.
meet in Fukuoka or Beppu.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it actually.
Inshallah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okada-san mo arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, sorry. So there was a question asking if there's like a webinars. Like,
That's
do you
true.
have any webinars organized, like scheduled for the Kyushu University?
Yes, so far for the moment, not yet, but actually we keep our friends updated through our SNS platforms. So I just shared the J-MENA website. So through that, you can connect with us through Facebook, through Instagram, and we make sure to post actually any coming webinar. So we can you can get the information from there. And also we're trying to be in connection with our applicants who have registered for our recent webinars to update them through email. So
okay,
yes,
that's great. Okay, so same for APU, we also have the SNS. So if you can subscribe to those, you'll be getting the information from us. I just sent you in the chat box. We are having our very first webinar for the 2025 admission for undergraduate program next month, very soon. And I sent the link in the chat box. So if you can visit here for the undergraduate webinars. Yeah, and actually the student will be the host. So you'll be able to hear directly from the students, AP students, and you can ask the question directly to the student. So yeah, I hope you can join our webinars and yeah, keep in touch.
If you allow me, I would like to add something. Through the J-MENA YouTube channel, actually, we have our recorded webinar sessions, if you remember Okada-san with APU-san, other universities. So here I can share the link and they can watch the also previous webinars and waiting for the new coming, inshallah. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, I think we have to say goodbye for now. And we hope to get see you again to our webinars or on campus, hopefully.
Campus. Yes.
Thank you so much,
Yes.
everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great
Bye-bye.
weekend. Bye bye.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you all. Bye bye.